Welcome back. It is yours truly, Nick, a movie AV Impulse, and today I am super excited because The Simpsons, which originally started out on the Tracy Ullman show, if you don't know, and then started to come out with their own seasons, which originally aired on December 17th, 1989, became a global phenomenon with even people predicting that they knew the future and that Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons, was actually a time traveler. There are so many different theories out there, but that was the great part of this show. In this episode, I'm going to be going over my top 5 of season 1, and then periodically I will be releasing season 2 through 10. Like I said, to me, that was the best seasons. I own all 10 of them on DVD. Now, the only stipulation I'm going to have is that Tree House of Horrors will be top 5 coming in October because it's Halloween month. So none of those will be included because that actually did start out in season 2, if you didn't know, and it's been every year since then. And I'm also going to be diving into where a lot of people thought that the season died. Just a whole bunch of random facts I'm going to drop during each season of this little 10 season crusade I'm going to go on. Anyways, before we get into it, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get into that intro.
Makes you think. Makes you think, what's the channel about? What's this really about? It's about teaching life lessons, teaching the youth. It's about top 5s, movie reviews. That's what makes you who you are, makes you what you are. There's no rules in this game. There's no parameters. Just truth. So, 2-3 weeks from now, you're gonna wish you subscribed. 2-3 weeks from now, you're gonna be looking for Movie AV Impulse. Okay, I'm reloaded! Let's go!
Now for me, coming in at top 5 is going to be the original episode, which is Simpsons roasting on an open fire. It was a Christmas special, and it was just one of those things that was perfect timing as it was in December, and that really set the entire series off. So for me, that kind of just, I remember watching this, and then I also remember my father being like, oh, you can't watch this because, quote unquote, Bart was kind of like a bad influence at the time. And y'all know, my father was crazy strict, so I used to have to go to my grandmother's and kind of sneak watch The Simpsons. Yeah, it was really that bad. My dad, he was something else. But that's going to be coming in at number 5. Absolutely love that episode because, like I said, that's the one that just kicked everything off. Coming in at number 4, now this is just one of those hilarious episodes, and it's called Homer's Night Out. And basically, he goes to a bachelor party for a employee at his job that's getting married, and Bart gets like this little spy camera. It's probably like this big, and he catches Homer dancing with the, what they would call in the show a belly dancer, but it was really an escort dancer. And it's funny because, he lets out the picture, and then his friends make copies and more copies, and then soon everybody in the town sees that he's like a quote-unquote ladies man. And it even got to a point where Mr. Burns is trying to get him to give a few pointers so that he himself can get himself a girl. But it's just a hilarious episode. Bart just creates so much drama and so much behind it. I just absolutely love it. Coming in at number 3, and this is called The Crepes of Wrath. And this is where Skinner and Homer, they're pretty much tired of Bart and his craziness. So they send him off to be a foreign exchange student, and they themselves transfer a student in the Simpsons take in this foreign exchange student, and Bart is basically being a slave at a wine factory where he's super excited at first, and then when he gets there, he kind of realizes that he's going to be in a lot of trouble. and basically he's making wine. It just turns into chaos. He ends up like sleeping on the floor. Even the donkey gets better treatment than he does. But it was just one of those funny episodes for me. Coming in at number 2, this one's called Bart the General, and basically it's just Bart. He's tired of being bullied by the bullies in school, and mostly Nelson, because Nelson has always been the bully in The Simpsons when it comes to the kid characters. I mean, Nelson's even picked on adults, which is hilarious to me. But yeah, he ends up like just getting sick and tired of being bullied by Nelson and his friends, so he gets a whole bunch of the other kids together and literally like military trains them. They go through like this whole montage. It's like 80s style. I absolutely love it. It's just hilarious, and he gets revenge on the bullies. It is funny as hell. And coming in at number 1, this is my favorite episode out of season 1, and that's called Krusty Gets Busted. And basically what it is we really see where Sideshow Bob, he tries to frame Krusty, and it's up to Bart and Lisa to kind of solve the case and really find out who really robbed the store. Homer makes up this story as if he was trying to be a hero, and then he kind of gets caught out there. But yeah, Sideshow Bob basically just wanted to take over Krusty's show because he was tired of being the sideshow. So he ends up like, framing him, and Krusty goes to jail. The way they bust in and everything is absolutely hilarious. The way the cops bust in to get Krusty. It's just one of those episodes where you can't forget it. And it's just my number 1 favorite. I absolutely love it. But like I said, I won't be dropping these every single week. It'll kind of be like, season 2 will probably come maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks, who knows. But like I said, Treehouse of Horrors, that will be coming in October. And I'm hoping to get some special guests to also name their top 5 Treehouse of Horrors, because everybody loves horror. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Love y'all, and do me a favor. Just share this with somebody. Share this with another Simpson fan. When it comes to The Simpsons, we all love them, even though people want to act like they don't. But anyways, I love y'all. I will see you on the flip side. Peace.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me. You're not going anywhere.